Hello everyone, this is Tejasri. Today we are going to explain about our cybersecurity project, which is NMAP tool, nothing but network mapper, and our group name is Cyber Bloom, and the participants are Sai Teja, Amarish, and Tejasri. And today and in the next slide, these are the list of contents which we are going to explain, and I'm going to explain the introduction of this network mapper tool. Uh, NMAP, commonly known as network mapper, which is a widely used network security instrument that has become an indispensable part of the security arsenal for individuals and businesses alike. It is a potent open source utility that enables the identification of probable network and the conduct of network security audits. Compared to other scanning tools, Network Mapper offers a wide range of scan types, including stealth scans and version detection, as well as advanced features such as a scriptable interaction with the target system. Network Mapper has also the ability to bypass firewall restrictions and detect hidden services, which can be particularly using in security testing scenarios. With its capabilities, Network Mapper can quickly scan large uh, number of networks for vulnerabilities and assist in vulnerability scanning, reducing administrative load and helping safeguard against security threats. Network Mappers uses a raw IP packets in order to perform various network scanning and mapping functions. And in the next slide, I'm going to explain about motivation. Uh, in network security has become crucial in the modern world as attackers continuously develop new technique to infiltrate and exploit networks with advanced technology. Therefore, researchers primarily use a network mapper to uncover potential vulnerabilities in the network and security flaws in computer networks. It will also explore the different scripts that can be used in network mapper to identify potential vulnerabilities in the network. In this situation, it is essential to comprehend how networks are set up and protected. This enables us to gain a deeper understanding of the structure and configuration of networks, which is essential for identifying potential vulnerabilities and security weaknesses. By identifying new vulnerabilities and developing more effective methods for detecting and preventing attacks, researchers can contribute to the development of more security networks. In the next slide, I'm going to explain about related work of this topic. Uh, the begins by introducing network mapper and its various features. The authors then discuss the fundamental principles behind the network mapper scanning techniques, including its use of raw sockets, port scanning, and service detection. Uh, and the authors also describe the different types of network mapper scans and their specific characteristics. The articles then present a series of experiments that the authors conduct to evaluate the effectiveness of network mappers detection capabilities. The experiments included testing network mapper against various types of network traffic, such as normal traffic, stealthy traffic, and traffic with decoys. The authors analyze the result of these experiments and discuss their implications for using the overall network. Uh, Overall, this article provides a comprehensive and detailed analysis of network mapper. And in the next slide, Sai gonna explain about technical content.
Yeah, five. Coming to the other tools and techniques, in addition to the NMAP, there are numerous other network scanning and vulnerability assessment tools on the market. Some of them are OpenVS, niches, Happing, Quells, Akinetic, and Metapolished. In addition to these tools, there are many other techniques, including manual testing, port scanning, banner grabbing, and packet sniffing, that are used for network scanning and vulnerability assessment. Each of these methods have benefits and drawbacks, and the choice of tool or method depends on the particular specifications and assessment objectives. Next slide, please. Coming to the working diagram of NMAP, the DNF lookup is the process of translating a human readable domain name into an IP address that computer can understand. Ping process, it is a utility that used to test the connectivity between two devices on a network. The reverse DNS lookup is the opposite of the standard DNS lookup. Instead of translating a domain name into an IP address, it translates an IP address into a domain name. The NMAP is a powerful network exploitation and security auditing tool. It can be used to discover hosts and service on a network as well as identify potential security vulnerabilities. On this next slide. Coming to the data flow diagram of NMAP, the target IP address is the main starting point of the NMAP data flow. Coming to the host discovery, Nmap sends probes to the target IP address to determine which hosts are up to and respond. Port scanning, Nmap scans the open ports on the target host. Service detection, Nmap sends packets to each open port to determine the service running on that port. Operating system detection, Nmap uses various techniques to identify the operating system of a target system. Coming to the output, Nmap generates a report based on the information it has collected through the scan. It can be in the form of text, HTML, and XML. Next slide, please, Amish. Coming to the design diagram, these are the ports which are used in the Nmap, like TCP, synchronous UDP scan, port scan, and comprehensive scan. And the port scanning of the between Nmap and internet is this. Can you go to next slide, Amish? Yeah. Coming to the technical content of the network mapping is the platform. The Nmap platform refers to the software environment on which Nmap runs, including the operating system, programming languages, user interface, and configuration process. Nmap can be customized through configuration files to adjust the settings and behavior of the tool to suit the user needs. It can also be integrated with other tools and system and its scripting. First, Nmap was designed in Unix only. After that, they have changed to Windows version where Nmap was developed in 2000, and it became since the positive of Nmap's second most popular use language. Coming to the language, it was first written in C and Lua programming language and supports both command line and graphical user interfaces that can be used to create automatic and default scripts. We can also use Nmap with Python and other languages. There is one API with the which we can use that Nmap. Nmap allows the developer to write scripts that interact with Nmap core functionality. For example, Nmap can export scan results in XML format, which can be processed by other tools or scripts written in languages like Perl or Python. Tools to be used. Nmap is a versatile tool that can be uh, used for next slide, Amrish. Next slide, Amrish.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Technical content.
yeah. Tools Nmap is a versatile that can be used for various slides, network, and security auditing tools. In addition to this set of features, Nmap can also be used in conjunction with other tools to extend its capabilities. Beginners will find it easy to use Nmap graphical interface that thanks to Genmap, a multi-platform graphical Nmap interface. Most of the tools like Wireshark Network and Conjunction will be using with these tools. And later on, advantages and limitations explained by Amulesh.
Hello guys, I'm going to discuss something about advantages and limitations of Nmap. Coming down to the advantages of Nmap, it includes open source nature and the power scripting engine. It can be used for the wide range of network scanning tasks and is accessible to the security researchers, system administrators, and other users. And the other advantage of Nmap is Nmap can perform a wide range of network scanning as well as some basic port scanning to the more advanced vulnerability scannings. And Nmap can be used on different platforms like on Windows, on Mac, and even on the Linux. And coming down to the limitations, some of the limitations of Nmap includes its potential for false positives or false negatives, and Nmap can produce inaccurate results if the target system is not uh, configured to handle the scan effectively. And Nmap can also be misused by the malicious actors to identify the vulnerabilities and exploit them for malicious purpose. Like they can use it for their own purpose instead of uh, yeah. And so it's important to use Nmap responsibly and ethically. Coming down to the like I want to give a demo about the Nmap here. So this is the graphical user interface of Nmap. So here we'll be giving a command. So this is a command to exploit the vulnerabilities in the Semo instructor.com. So here we can see. Uh, Here we can see could not find any stored XSS vulnerabilities and could not find any stored. Here we can see that. And coming down to the topology, here we can see the topology of the sermoinstructure.com. So there are three different types. Here we can see the fisheye type, and here we can see the host viewer. And coming down to the host details, we can also see the host details in this window. And there are few more commands, something like nmap sermoinstructure.com. This is the basic command. Uh, so by this we'll be getting the what all the ports are present in this particular website. So as we can see, there are two TCP ports here, and yeah, and to perform the to perform the operating system detection, this is the other command. So by this we'll get to know which operating system this particular website is using. So as we can see here, the operating system is something like Linux here. And coming down to the other command. So this is the other command which is used for performance optimization. So here the T4 represents the speed, T5 is the slowest, and T1 is the slowest, and T5 is the highest. So as we can see here, it generated the result in 0.78 seconds. And uh, coming down to this command, this is a command which can store the data in our machine. So by running this command, so all this data will be stored inside my PC. So here we can see the output file. It can generate three different types of output file, like text file, HTML file, and the XML file. So this is the output file which we generated just now by using the NMAP. Yeah, and coming down to the results, so those are the results which we discussed by using the NMAP. And coming down to the conclusion, NMAP is a widely used network exploitation and security tool that can provide the valuable insights into the security posture of the network. And the research on the NMAP has shown that it is powerful and a versatile tool for network exploration. And however, the use of the NMAP should be done with cautious and with the appropriate permissions, as scanning networks without proper authorization can be illegal and lead to the legal consequences. Despite these limitations, NMAP remains a powerful and essential tool for network administration and for also for the security professionals, because it is very easy to use, and its ability to provide a detailed information about the network's topology and the security posture can aid in the development of effective security strategies, as well as in securing the complex network infrastructure. Thank you.